Warning: sightings of giant murder hornets have been found over on the west coast of the United States and Canada. Are they that dangerous? Are they going to take over the world? Are all bees doomed? We're going to discuss it right after this. What's going on, everyone? I hope you're having a great day today. I'm sure over the last several weeks, all of you have heard over the news articles and media that there are these murder hornets going all over the place, causing havoc to beehives everywhere, more specifically along the west coast and even Canada. And what are these hornets doing here, and how did they get here? And most importantly, what do we do about it? Well, I'm sure you all know that that these hornets have been dubbed murder hornets by the media to invoke fear into other people. They're actually called Asian hornets. And today we are going to be discussing the differences between the Asian hornets and also the other common hornets like the European hornets and the yellow jackets and everything like that, so that if you ever come across a strange looking hornet, you will be able to tell the difference between it. And if you do happen to find an Asian hornet, today we're going to find out what to do if you potentially see one. Do you need to be afraid? Do you need to report it to authorities, or whatever you need to do? So sit back. Today we're going to learn all about it. So Asian giant hornets actually are very robust, and they're very long. So if you see one, you can almost be definitely sure that that is an Asian giant hornet. Most of the 4 species can get to 1.5 inches long, and the largest species, the Japanese giant hornet, can actually exceed 2 inches long. However, most species of hornets, like the European hornet or the yellow jackets, can only get up to 3/4 of an inch or just over 1 inch long. Also, hornets in general have very big and robust bodies. Their abdomens are generally really thick, and their abdomens are usually very big as well. And their legs are more proportioned to outstretch their body, as opposed to wasps that generally have a lot longer legs as according to their actual body size, that are more outstretched, like almost in a V shape. And Asian giant hornets generally are mostly black along the thorax and the abdomen, with little stripes of yellow going along the abdomen, and generally have that signature all yellow head with big black eyes. And most common species of hornets generally have anywhere from a black head, white head, or black and yellow head. They're generally not all yellow, and they're mostly yellow as opposed to black. Especially the yellow jacket, it's mostly yellow with few black stripes going along its body. And most species of common hornets also have brighter color wings, like generally mix of white, gray, clear, black, or sometimes even red or blue colorations, as in the Japanese giant hornets generally have black wings. And all hornet species are fairly slow flyers. If you will be able to hear them very clearly well before seeing them. And Asian giant hornets generally kind of are mistaken for birds a lot of times. So if you can see it, so just imagine a 2-inch long bug buzzing through the air, loud buzzing. That's generally an Asian giant hornet. Now, what to do if you see an Asian giant hornet? Well, the best way to go about it is to just leave it alone, take a photograph of it, and then report it to your local wildlife association. Or if it's dead, you can actually pick it up. It's safe to handle, by the way. It's dead, so it cannot sting you or bite you. And just take it into your local wildlife center or whatever, and they can actually track live hornets. They have the tools necessary to actually track them to their nests and eradicate it. So if you ever see one of these hornets around your neighborhood or wherever, just make sure to take the proper precautions. Do never handle it, because it could sting you and bite you, and trust me, it is very, very painful if you get bit or stung by one of these hornets. And just report it to your local wildlife officers, and they will handle the situation in a safe and efficient way. Never try to handle one of these hornets on your own unless you are a professional or you have handled with some of these before. So I hope you all have learned something today about the differences between the invasive Asian hornets and the more common European hornets and yellow jackets and everything like that. So now you don't need to be afraid of these hornets. It is very unlikely that you will be able to come across one of these creatures, but if you do, now you know what to do if you find them. Well, that about wraps up today's video. If you've enjoyed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the action. As always, I'm Carson. Keep watching my videos and we will see you in the next one. Be safe out there, guys, and enjoy nature.